Be on your guard, traveler. Now is no time for sightseeing.
Oh, why is that? Has something happened?
Yes. As unusual as this may sound, numerous eyewitness reports have confirmed an active Ruin Guard presence in this area, even though this is far beyond their normal area of activity. Sergeant sent someone to find out just where these ancient machines might have come from. It appears that they simply left their ruin in March.
So did somebody...
As I say, the reason is still... Moreover, the ruin in question is of the especially spooky variety. Strange as such, we are not permitted to investigate. In any case, the only sensible strategy in the meantime is to increase Millilith patrol.
That's a good point. Ruin guards are probably pretty dangerous for regular folk.
Wow. I'm very grateful indeed for the offer.
Oh, don't worry about that. This one beats up ruin guards for breakfast.
Is that so? Well, I did see some Ruin Guard footprints on the hillside. But since then, I've been too busy warning passers-by to invest.
Footprints, eh?
While the Millilith stands guard.
This footprint is huge! It has to be the one that guy was talking about. And here's another one. Yep. Seems the ruin guards did come out for a walk after all. The trail of ruin guard footprints leads us here to... Ah! A ruin guard! Over there!
More speed. Shudder. Yeah. Crush. Yeah. Shudder. Beg for mercy.
Let the show begin. Come on, we can do it.
No, my sword. Shudder. Ring cutter. Freeze to the core. No, my sword. Beg for mercy.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Time to act. Body and mind. Shudder. Well met.
Let's dance. La 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 la. Oh no!
No, my sword. Body and mind. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Well, that's one down. Let's keep looking around. Maybe we'll find...
Time to act. Body and mind.
Hey you! Check this out! Isn't it awesome? What is he wearing? I've never seen one this close before. Have you ever seen one? Excuse me. His name is Mr. Cyclops, actually. What sort of dumb name is Ruin Guard? Mr. Cyclops? Aw, that's cute. Wait, what? Do people still... Yep, my brother said so. And he's the best toy seller in the whole world right now. He's at the Institute for Toy Research in Liyue. That's what... It's always nice to meet someone else who like... Yeah.
Greetings. Have you found anything? Oh. A child?
We just, you know...
You shouldn't be out here, boy. There are...
Killing machines? You mean ones that look like this?
Precisely. And including this one.
You take that back! Mr. Cyclops is not a kill... We shouldn't be talking to this guy. If he's saying mean things about Mr. Cyclops, he's definitely a
I'm just trying to help. I've always been...
Well then, why don't you get back to your normal job and leave us to do...
It seems I have no other choice. Very well. I will continue with my patrol. Please escort the child to somewhere safe. It's much too dangerous here.
My name's Tusser. I came all the way from Snezhnaya to look for my brother in Liyue. You came all the way from Snezh... Oh, I think this is the part where I give you this. Here you go. What is it? Looks heavy. What the... My brother said I should take it with me. He said, find a nice person... Your brother makes a good point. Still, your family must be super rich. Yay! Thanks, nice lady. All right. Now, we gotta... You make a pinky promise, you keep it all your life. You break a pinky promise, I throw you on the ice. The cold will kill the pinky that once betrayed your friend. The frost will freeze your tongue off so you never lie again. Wow. That one nursery rhyme kind of... Well, if we weren't your babysitters before, we sure as heck are now. But where should we look for your brother? Great idea. All right. Finally, now I get to...
Time to act. More speed. More More speed.
Feel free to just walk around.
Join the adventurers.
We have some new items in.
Have a blast.
That seems a little inappropriate, don't you think, sir? How can you—
Relax. Once in a while can't...
What is he doing here? Yay, my brother! I found you!
I know that voice. Why, if it isn't my little brother Tooser. My goodness. What a nice surprise, Tooser. I thought it would have to wait till I return. How are the others? Sister Tonia and Brother Anthon? Is everybody...
They miss you a lot. Tonya prays for you every day at dinner.
Wait a second. What are you doing here in Liyue, Tooser? How have I not heard anything about this?
Well, what happened was, I saw a boat that looked like it was selling toys, so obviously I thought you were on board. And then, when I got off, I just kept walking and walking, and then I found a Mr. Cyclops. Mr. Cyclops scared off a bad guy, and then I found this nice lady to help me come look for you. Cool. Suddenly Paimon doesn't feel so bad about taking Tooser's money.
Tooser, what you did was extremely dangerous. I'm so happy to see you, really I am, but please, promise me you won't do anything like this ever.
Okay, I promise. Please don't be...
I'm not mad at you. I just care about your safety, that's all. If you hadn't met these nice people...
Yep, I always remember my... Oh, so you did notice...
Forgive me, it's always family first where I'm from. Don't take it personally. I know we've had our differences up to now, but a few... Come on, you know I'm just a pawn and all that, just doing my part. As for who wins, who loses, and how each side deals with the consequences, I prefer to leave all that up to the ones playing. I'm much more interested in who wins and who loses.
Sounds like you're ready to get your...
You're forgetting something about me. I, Tartaglia, spend every second getting stronger. Don't expect it.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Maybe not right now. Not while my kid brother is watching.
Why do you want to fight the nice lady? Are you guys enemies?
No, not at all. Allow me to formally express my sincerest gratitude for taking care of my darling brother. His safety matters very much to me.
So anyway, Paimon has a question. Tooser said something about you being a toy seller. What's that all about? Aren't you supposed to be one of the Fatui's harbinger...
Yes, about that. Shh, look. I only told him that so that he'll look up to me. In the eyes of a child, working with toys must be the best job imaginable, right? I don't want my family to have anything to do with the Fatui's, or should I say Snezhnaya's, darker side. The older ones already know that I serve the Tsaritsa. But Tooser is still so young, and in his eyes... As I was saying, I remain Snezhnaya's greatest expatriate toy seller, currently attached to the Liyue branch of our Institute for Toy Research.
That's right! My brother's the greatest! He's Mr. Cyclops' bestest friend!
Just humor me in front of Tooser, if you would be so kind. Yes, Ekaterina. I will deal with the issue of that.
Hey! Slinking off!
But Master Child, would it not be a little improper to ask you to—
A bet is a bet, isn't it?
Are you going off to sell toys now?
That's right. As much as I'd love to catch up a little longer, Tooser, duty calls. I'm sure Miss Nice Lady here will be happy to keep you company while...
So we still... Sure!
Well, it sounds like Tooser really likes you, and that you've already made a pinky promise to take good... Then I'm in your debt. Here, take this as Tooser, if need be.
Welcome to the Northland Bank.
More speed.
Looks like we'll be hanging out with Child's kid brother for a while. So, where are we going to play first? the toy...
More speed.
Huh? What are those super color... They're called kites! The kids in lead...
Hello there, dear. You look like you've come a very long way.
That's right! How do you play with these kite things, Granny?
When the wind picks up, you let out the string and whoosh! The kite will fly into the air.
Wow, that's amazing! Do you have any Mr. Cyclops ones?
Mr. Cyclops.
I want to fly Mr. Cyclops high into the sky so all the kids...
Well, I can do custom builds, but I'll need some amount.
Will this picture do? I drew it myself.
I'll manage.
We should be fine. Child was pretty generous with, but then again, throwing money around willy-nilly is, kinda irresponsible. Well, so, yes, technically speaking, either way, it's time to talk prices.
Fine, fine. I've neither the time nor energy to bargain with you at my age.
Thanks.
Worry not. Just leave.
For our next stop, why don't we head to One Man Restaurant? It would be a mighty crying shame to come all the way to Liyue and never try the food.
Hello, welcome.
This restaurant has a really
A choking smell? Oh, you must be
spicy chili, but
Oh, what a pity. A person who can't eat spicy food misses out on half of life's joy.
Is it really that bad? My meals have to have lots and lots of sugar. Wow, we've got a real rich kid on her. Looks like One Man Restaurant's dishes aren't to Tooser's taste. Maybe we should...
Will that be all? Any more special?
What do you mean, Chef?
Giving the people what they want is the very reason. If I thought for 1 second that I couldn't make a dish to satisfy this...
Whoa, there seems to be a lot of... Then we'll leave it to you, Chef. Sure.
But let me say this first. Special requests are going to... Of course, we aren't going to demand prices.
Is it just Paimon? Or our pre... Still... Surely there must be a little room...
You folks. Let's go with this then. Any more haggling and we'll ruin the other customers' appetite.
Thanks.
Please sit wherever you like.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Ugh. I thought it was just right. But this doesn't feel right somehow. Whatever. So where do you want to go next, Tooser? I was so caught up looking for my brother when I first got here. Good idea! The hustle and bustle at...
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Hey, who's that skulking around?
Wow, this place is huge! Are the waves here always like this? Given Liyue's climate, the area Paimon is kind of the traveler's exclusive person. This place is Leroy's commercial hub. Other than merchant vessels, many fishing boats and industrial transports dock here to replenish their fishery supplies and daily necessities, which, thanks to the yeah, Paimon can't remember how the rest goes anyway. Well, guess Paimon will just have to explain this Paimon. All the nations float their boats over the sea into the mouth. Then, Leroy Harbor rubs its big round belly in satisfaction because... Hey, what's that big metal hook over there? I want to see. Wait, Tooser, don't run off. After all that, he wasn't even listening.
More speed.
That metal hook is huge, and it gets bigger the closer we get. This is an anchor. Docked ships use it to hold them. An anchor. Got it. But I think I might get it mixed up with Commodore Hook. Commodore Hook? Is this another one of your... My brother always sends me a really big toy for my birthday. Commodore Hook, Black Steel Jack, Iron Tony. We keep them all in our backyard. Yeah, and that's why I can't bring them with me all the time. It's a shame. Wow, using Fatui funds for personal gain? But suddenly, it doesn't seem so strange that Tooser would treat a ruin guard as... But my favorite has to be Mr. Cyclops. Even though I mostly came here to... Oh, are they selling fish over there? Let's have a look. Hey! Quit running off! Is this where they sell fish? Wow, the fish here in Leo are so small.
Hey, whose fish are you calling small? Little kids should...
He's just a curious kid. No need to get... That said, these fish are actually pretty big by Paimon stand. Maybe 200 times your size? There are legends in my hometown about it. I told my brother about it, and he went out to sea to catch one for me. A few days later, he returned with a humongous fish. Are you sure that was a fish? Paimon thinks it sounds more like some sort of leviathan. Hey, Miss Nice Lady, let's go over... What's wrong, Tooser? Are you tired? I miss my brother. What? But we were just with him. Yeah, but for such a short time that it doesn't count. Take me to see my brother. I don't want to play anymore. Well, we've played with Tooser long enough, haven't we? Child said that he'd be by the river near Chinshu Pool. Yay! Let's go! Let's go!
More speed.
Found him! There's Child! Wait, he's talking to...
You know what I'm here for, I trust.
Oh, you got lip. Making us guess, are you? If you want to join up, let me just say this first. Dandy kid like you ain't welcome.
Oh, what a commendable... Well, in the Tsaritsa's name, I suppose I should forgive you country bumpkins for your ignorance.
Brother! You're selling them toys, aren't you, brother? That's so cool.
Well, why, yes, of course. For I, the greatest toy salesman in Snezhnaya.
so cool.
Huh?
You playing games, pretty boy?
So, will you buy or not? The toys that Snezhnaya produced 3 months ago will run you... Yes.
Toys? And how much money?
Wow. Is that what is...
Look at that! Spreading joy and laughter to everyone!
I'll say it again. Toys from Snezhnaya...
Yeah, no. Sorry, sales boy. The same joke isn't funny twice. Or were you always cruising for a brute?
All right then. I'll make things a little easier for you. I'll join the treasure hoarder.
Would you listen to yourself? You think we...
Well then, why don't you put...
Looks like, truth be told, if you think you're up to...
An initiation test, eh?
The loot's on the opposite cliff. We're gonna hang...
Huh, no problem.
What do we have here?
Well, I have the goods. Here you go. So how'd I do? Pretty well,
Brother, what do we do?
This... Please, hold on a moment, sir. We need... He ain't here for an initiation. He just...
Honestly, we'd be no match for him if he wanted to fight.
Guys, we're being robbed?
I don't know. Surely, he wouldn't have come here all dressed up like that if he was only after us. Unless... maybe...
Snezhnaya, 3 months, 600,000. I remember that the boss took out a 600,000 more loan from that Snezhnayan bank about 3 months ago.
So this guy must be the debt collector.
And that's where you're still green. See, in a lot of...
Makes sense. Owing money is pretty embarrassing.
This guy isn't one to mess with, I tell you. He's a professional.
So, Mr. Salesman...
Oh? I didn't pass? I must say...
No, it's not that. What we mean is that... But we fully understand the situation with the...
I see. Well then, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We get paid, and everyone stays happy.
Yes.
That's my brother for you. Toy sellers are so cool.
Ah, Master Child, you're here. A new batch of fresh recruits have just...
Hey now, keep your voice down. Can't you see I'm
Clients? Well, anyway, the Motherland has dispatched a new batch of recruits to Liyue.
Do I have to? Now is...
I must apologize for troubling you, Master Child, but they are already... Every new batch of recruits must be baptized by the Tsaritsa's will through the... At present, Master Child, you are the only harbinger in Liyue. Please...
Well, all right then, I'll go.
Do you have to keep working?
Yes, Tusser. We have a group of new toy sellers fresh in from...
Wow, that's great! When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller too. Can I go...
I'm afraid you're still too young, Tusser. I'm not sure if you'd understand much of it, and most of it's rather boring anyhow. Why don't you go play with the Traveler instead? Sound good?
But...
I really do have to go now, Tusser. A lot of people are waiting to see me. I'll see you around, all right?
Child really dotes on his brother, but now he's gotta ditch him again. Must be a really tough job. Yeah, you're right. He hasn't done himself any favors with... To think he'd go this far just to prevent his family from seeing his dark side. Maybe. But he has good intentions, doesn't he? Wait! Where's Tooser? We were too busy Did he sneak off to follow his brother? Either way, let's head over there first.
You.
Crush! Flood of frost!
Body and mind. Time to...
Shudder!
Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind.
I'll protect us. Ready, steady, go!
Beg for mercy. Crush! Shudder! More speed. Vengeance will be mine.
I let my guard down. Rain cutter. No, my sword.
More speed.
Tooser, so you did come here. Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and for the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops
Uh-huh. Kites are really...
This is, of course, an analogy. So as your sales manager here in Liyue, a refusal shall be considered a betrayal. And the price for
Whoa, that's really strict.
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Time to try something else. Forget it. Perhaps a round of
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the...
Hey, did he just say that we're doing
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally? Well, what an honor!
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to...
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot!
Frozen. Crisp.
Bring it on! Tidal wave! No time to lose!
Freshness preserve. This one's well
done! Amateur mistake.
anywhere.
This is getting interesting.
Rain outlines your fate. Crush! What a sorry sight.
Come on, we can do it. You're toast! Why has everyone stopped singing?
Sing this quickly.
Let me weave you a verse.
Now I'm really in a...
Who's next? Who's next? You can run, but you can't hide.
Sing this quickly.
Who's next? You're mine.
Let's not waste time.
Who's next?
Sing this quickly.
Bring it on. Tidal wave. Who's next?
This isn't good. Have a load of this.
Bring it on. Riptide.
No excuse for slacking. Time to fulfill my duty. Breaking a sweat.
You're mine. No time to lose.
You can't lose time for a little killjoy. We've only just
Bring it on. Tidal wave. Yeah.
It isn't time for a break.
Drat.
No, my sword!
Worked! No slacking off! Let's move. Not breaking a sweat. Shouldn't get careless. It isn't time for a break yet. This isn't over. This should be fun.
Booba, get them! Race you!
No slacking off.
Water!
Not breaking a sweat. Get it together.
Toozer, so you did come here. Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zepelyarny Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemies' bones. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness. For the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites and rattledrums, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Liyue.
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun, too.
This is, of course, an analogy. So as your sales manager here, a refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for
Whoa, that's really strict.
Seeking to please everyone pleases no one. Forget it. Perhaps a round of
hands-on training.
After all, a strong...
Hey, did...
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally? Oh, what an...
I can't believe it. A recruit...
Am I hearing a hint of a...
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you... Amateur mistake. Bring it on.
It's time for a flash
You're pretty good. How? I had only just...
Rain Cutter, I have taught you everything I know. Time to act.
I'll keep an eye on you. There's still a long road ahead.
What's your battle plan? Now, this... Time to act.
Toozer, so you did come here. Shh, quiet. My brother's giving his speech.
From this day forward, you will honor the oaths you have made to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, and you will stop at nothing to bring Snezhnaya victory. You shall sweep through this land like the icy winds of the furthest north, as strong as the hoarfrost of Zepelyarny Palace. You will chill the very marrow in our enemies' bones. Her Majesty expects of you loyalty, ruthlessness, and meticulousness. For the trials that we face are harsh, and our enemies are like... like kites and rattledrums, who shall become redoubtable foes of Mr. Cyclops in the marketplaces of Liyue.
Uh-huh. Kites are really fun, too.
This is, of course, an analogy. As they say, the marketplace, too, is a battlefield. So as your sales manager here in Liyue, I demand that you obey my every order. A refusal shall be considered a betrayal, and the price for betrayal is to be dishonorably discharged from the Liyue Institute of Toy Research.
Whoa, that's really strict. Won't people be really sad if they get fired from the Institute?
Huh? Seeking to please everyone pleases no one at all. Time to try something else. Forget it. Perhaps a round of hands-on training will suit us better.
Hands-on training?
After all, a strong body is the proof of one's capacity.
Hey, did he just say that we're doing hands-on training?
A Harbinger wants to spar with us personally? Oh, what an honor!
I can't believe it. Are recruits like us really worthy?
Am I hearing a hint of objection to this idea?
Not at all, sir!
That's the spirit. Now come at me, you lot.
Frozen. Crisp. Have a load of this.
Beg for mercy.
I will end you.
Take this!
Freshness preserved. Chill to the bone.
Help! Protect us.
You're mine.
Now you're not going anywhere.
No time to lose.
Send this quickly!
Shudder! I'll be back with a vengeance.
Who's next? No time to lose.
Now you're not going anywhere!
Let's move.
Have a load of this!
Let's dance.
You're not going anywhere! Let's not waste time.
Gotta keep trying.
Chill to the bone. Let's move. Have a load of this.